noite, senhores telespectadores, sejam bem-vindos ao vosso programa, a todos nós. Esta noite eu tenho um médico que tenho uma honra tremenda a apresentar. O nome dele é Dr. Langen. Dr. Langen é um grande especialista, um grande homem, uma pessoa bondosa, e ele é especialista do pâncreas. Ok, o Sr. Doutor vai falar do pâncreas e também trabalha com doenças cancerosas. Doctor, it's yours. I'm sure you all pay attention because this is a very important thing. People die from this disease and he's new onto this. Okay, thank you.
Good evening. Thank you so much for allowing me to come on tonight and speak to you about something that I'm just passionate about, and that is care of the pancreas. Approximately 15% of Americans are believed to have a precancerous growth within the pancreas called pancreatic cysts. Pancreatic cysts increase the risk for the development of pancreatic cancer. And we believe that the appropriate identification, follow-up, screening, surveillance can make a true impact on one, identifying pancreatic cancers at an early stage, and two, intervening on the pancreas prior to the formation of a pancreatic cancer. So at St. Barnabas Medical Center, over the last few years really, and more recently, we established a preventative care program for the pancreas that is dedicated to identifying pancreatic cysts and then offering those patients a team approach with experts at the medical center to follow them using appropriate international-based guidelines for their pancreatic cyst. One issue that patients have is they might be identified as having a pancreatic cyst through a CAT scan or an ultrasound or an MRI, and then they're just lost into the community. They're never plugged in with the appropriate individuals to follow them for their pancreatic cyst. And what we have now within St. Barnabas Medical Center is an electronic medical record, a particular platform that not only identifies patients immediately if you move through the hospital or one of the imaging facilities, and then the patient will get a letter, the patient will get a phone call from one of our preventative medicine nurse navigators, and then also the doctor that ordered that particular scan will be notified that there is an abnormality within their pancreas, and they will be offered a consultation with one of our pancreatic experts.
I'm going to translate, doctor. Muita gente, pelo menos 15% da população, deve ter quistes no pâncreas. Quistes destes que desenvolvem tumores. E the majority of people die up to now, right, doctor? People who have cancer no pancreas. We lost a lot of people since I'm in Newark com cancro no pâncreas. E este médico está a fazer uma grande batalha, porque that's his passion, a paixão dele é ajudar essa gente. E então eles têm aparelhagem nova, médicos que estão especializados a isso, onde vocês vão fazer testes. Alguns dos testes são em máquinas diferentes que vocês não conhecem, e de acordo com o seu doutor decide que o doente tem, aí são tratados para que não chegue ao cancro, porque esses quistes normalmente tornam em cancro. Este médico é o amor dele, a paixão dele é ajudar essas pessoas. Thank you, doctor, for letting me translate.
Yes, thank you very much.
I interrupt you can go. That's yours.
Sure. So other than just identifying patients as having a pancreatic cyst, we then need to follow them appropriately. And some patients need to have imaging, so repeat MRI imaging at either 6-month intervals or repeat MRI imaging at a yearly interval. They need to have blood work done as part of their screening, as part of their surveillance. Some patients need to have an endoscopy to assess the pancreatic cyst and actually take some fluid out as a biopsy. And some patients require pancreatic surgery. to decrease their risk of developing a pancreatic cancer. So really, our program right now has three main goals. One goal is to appropriately identify patients with a pancreatic cyst that may not know they have it.
That's right.
Two, appropriately follow them over their lifetime. They need lifetime surveillance. And then three, only operate on patients who truly need an operation. Because one other problem that comes up across the world, really, is that patients are undergoing unnecessary pancreatic surgery. And we believe that if we can impact those three things, we will greatly have an effect on the care of the pancreatic patient.
Fantástico, doctor. O senhor tu diz que eles vão ter que fazer biópsias, vão ter que identificar exatamente o que têm, e eles também têm que ter muito cuidado. Eles só vistam 6 meses, um ano, eles sabem, os médicos dizem-nos, mas uma das coisas principais é não fazerem o que agora se faz. Terem que ser operados esses quistes, sem ter necessidade de operar. Há três regras. Esta é uma delas, a outra é ter que fazer talvez um teste, biópsias, e isto é para evitar que sejam operações feitas sem serem necessárias. E isto então, eles são vigiados e depois, se a doença continuar, têm que ser operados, mas têm médicos preparados para isso. Muita gente, eu perdi muitos amigos, e este estudo já tem muitos portugueses com ele. Por favor, tomem conta de si. Some people, they have problems in the stomach, and they think it's because they don't go to the bathroom. Then they have problems into the stomach. Nobody talks about the pancreas, doctor.
Right. You know, Isabel, one issue is that so many pancreatic cancers are identified in a very late stage.
Yeah.
They're not identified in an early
right.
stage. And the type of program that we have set up and implemented now is really at the core, at the heart of it, about preventative medicine, about identifying something in the early stages.
That's the main thing.
When you can intervene. That's
That's
right.
the main thing, doctor. O problema é que nós, toda a gente sabe, câncer da mama, prostate, the entire body, but nobody talks about the pancreas until somebody says, até que as pessoas dizem, estou falando em inglês, até que as pessoas digam, oh, my mother is dying. A tua mãe está a morrer de quê? De câncer no pâncreas. Só quando as pessoas estão para morrer é que nós sabemos, porque isso é uma coisa nova. E deve ser identificado do princípio, e testes que têm que ser feitos e vendo a evolução da doença, desses quistes. Porque às vezes, agora quando se vai, já está tudo para morrer. Ok. Minha senhora, boa noite. Pode chamar 973-264-1462. Por favor, chama, que nós precisamos muito disso. 973-264-1462. Podem chamar. Nós temos uma chamada na linha, não? So, doctor, you know, I think what you're doing, that's a blessing. Because the past, I would say, 10 years, I hear things that, you know, it's horrible. In this country, doctor, people dying from pancreatic cancer.
Yes.
What causes pancreatic cancer, doctor?
So 90% of pancreatic cancers are sporadic, meaning they do not have a familial component to them. You can't put your finger on
No
one
symptoms, no
exactly
nothing.
inciting factor. Many pancreatic cancers are asymptomatic. They don't have symptoms. We believe smoking increases the risk of pancreatic cancer. Pancreatitis increases the risk of pancreatic cancer. Really, any inflammation in the pancreas can increase the risk. And like I said, pancreatic cysts increase the risk in the development of pancreatic cancer. Also, there are some familial genetic syndromes or conditions that increase the risk of pancreatic cancer. And one which really should be mentioned is the familial breast cancer gene called BRCA, BRCA. if there are any families out there that have a BRCA, familial breast cancer diagnosis, it increases the risk of pancreatic cancer, and they need to see someone like myself to give them lifelong surveillance for their pancreas.
Yeah. E professor, doutor, o que é que causa câncer no pâncreas? O senhor diz que fumar pode ser hereditário, pode ser até o mesmo as mesmas células cancerosas do seio também pode ser, mas uma coisa é certa, as pessoas não têm sintomas quando já é muito tarde. Mas façam um favor, não digam é aqui, é aqui, é aqui. E neste país não se vive assim. Se tiver uma dor aqui, se estiver a persistir, não façam, não digam o que é que tem. Tem que se ir ao médico, tem que se ver o que é. Porque muitas vezes quando se vai já é tarde. Senhores telespectadores, nós temos linha aberta, 973-264-1462. I'm telling you what the just says. No symptoms can be from the same, virus that causes breast cancer. The thing is, you don't have symptoms.
Right.
I had pancreatitis. I was 4 times in a hospital, doctor. But I didn't have pancreatitis. It was my gallbladder.
Right. So, I would encourage all the listeners out there that if they're having some GI complaint, and their physicians are going through the usual workup of this and they're just not getting an answer or a diagnosis, they should ask their doctor, what about my pancreas? I'm serious, because you're right. Many times it is a forgotten organ by the general medical practitioners.
It's been all these years, doctor. I never heard of pancreatic cancer until maybe about 15, 16 years ago, and increases.
It is a cancer that's on the rise.
Mm-hmm.
It is on the rise in the United States. We, through scientific research, are making strides here. We are moving the needle. We are getting better. But unfortunately, it remains a rather aggressive cancer, which we need to focus on identification at an earlier time point.
Mm-hmm. O senhor diz qualquer pessoa que tenha qualquer problema aqui no gut, pode ser a barriga, pode ser os intestinos, ok? Que vão ver o que é. Porque isto, é vida e morte. Boa noite, faça favor.
Boa noite, Dona Isabel. O meu nome é Rosa Abrantes. Eu queria saber como é que pode ser detectado o pâncreas, o câncer no pâncreas. Se pode ser através de exame de sangue?
Okay. As a lady, she likes to know how can you detect the cancer of the pancreas? You already explained.
Sure. So if there is an abnormality identified on the pancreas, either by an ultrasound, a CAT scan, or an MRI, the way we identify it as a cancer is by, one, doing some blood tests. There are blood work that can be associated with pancreatic cancer. It's called a tumor marker. Mm-hmm. And then the other thing we do is get the patient into one of our GI specialists, called a interventional gastroenterologist, who would then do an endoscopy to biopsy the area of the pancreas and identify it as a pancreatic cancer. So to answer the question, it's a combination of imaging, either a CAT scan or an MRI, followed by blood work, as well as a endoscopic ultrasound biopsy.
Ok. O senhor diz que uma é análise de sangue, a outra MRI, que são agora esses testes novos que se fazem, e o senhor diz que vão e que quando fazem a endoscopia tiram um pouquinho e fazem uma biópsia e daí é que vão identificar.
E quando fazem endoscopia tem que se pedir ao GI para ele fazer ou ele automaticamente faz?
When you have endoscopy, did you have to ask the GI to do that test?
That's correct. So it's not a general endoscopy. Most GI doctors do not do this type of endoscopy. It's called endoscopic ultrasound. It's only done at a handful of centers really across the state. and only done by a handful of gastroenterologists. It's a special.
Yeah. It's
Not everybody does it. I understand.
yeah, then not everybody does. Do you speak English? Please speak to the doctor in English.
Yeah, it's fine. I
Thank you.
understand.
So
Thank
the-
you, doctor. I understood. No, it's because I have a lot of pain in my stomach,
Got a good
and I have back pain for a while.
back
And
pain.
I had a coworker that she was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer, like after a year and a half, after
right.
having a lot of back
That's
pain. And when they discovered it, was already too late.
That
And she passed from that.
I'm terribly sorry to hear that story, and that's a story we hear all too common. So
Yes.
I encourage you to tell the physician, the team who's taking care of you, tell them that story. And if you're not satisfied with the answer you're getting, you do have to seek care elsewhere.
That's right.
Oh, thank you.
And you know, nós os portugueses somos abençoados. You're blessed to have a man like this. Not only is a superb doctor, but he's a fine person. I know this doctor very well. He has a heart of gold. And God is good to us Portuguese because we haven't been taking care of the way we should have anyway. But thank you for calling. See, doctor, people need to learn, you know, nós precisamos muito aprender, temos muito para aprender. Ok, porque o Tylenol não cura todas as doenças. I'm telling you, we need to learn because Tylenol doesn't cure every
That's right,
disease.
that's right.
That's only what I hear, Tylenol, Tylenol.
You know, the other thing to note, just to get back to the first question, many images, like an ultrasound or a general CAT scan, it can miss an early pancreatic cancer. The pancreas is an organ that is harder to image than other areas of the body. And if the imaging is not ordered appropriately or done in a certain fashion, you can miss it. So it's important that physicians and communities really lean on specialists of the pancreas to help them in identification and diagnosis. And we encourage people to allow us to be part of the care team.
Vocês façam o que o Dr. mandou. Se vocês têm problemas, tanta gente que vem ter comigo. Aqui, I have gas, I'm swallowing. Go see him because you get out of there. If you have something, he will take care of you. And, you know, things don't get bad. Okay? Because graças a Deus, we already have this in Jersey. And please, you know, let's not, you know, fazer o diagnóstico nós próprios. Some people diagnose themselves. Sabe? O que não é nada nice. Boa tarde, faça favor.
Boa tarde. Eu cheguei agora a casa e acendi a televisão e vi que vocês estão a falar sobre o pâncreas.
Sim, senhora.
Então eu só queria que fizesse uma pergunta ao doutor, para mim.
Claro.
O meu irmão morreu de pâncreas, só durou 2 meses. Eu queria saber se há qualquer possibilidade de eu ter, ou se eu posso, ou se é conveniente eu fazer algum teste.
Claro.
Ou para não, porque ninguém teve na família nunca, ele foi o primeiro.
Claro.
Então começou a falar desse assunto, é isso que eu tenho trazido na minha mente, fazer essa pergunta a alguém.
Olha, pessoa para fazer a pergunta aqui, mas a senhora não desligue, que eu vou perguntar ao seu doutor. This lady had a brother who died in 2 months of pancreatic cancer. She's been thinking in her mind she should go to somebody to be checked. Nobody else had it. So you're going to answer, she's waiting.
Yes, absolutely. If you've had a first-degree family member who has had pancreatic cancer, we do recommend that you have a formal medical workup. There are certain genetic components that can be checked, so I would encourage you to make an appointment with either your general practitioner to start or a gastroenterologist. Patients even come to see me just saying I have a family history of pancreas cancer, and then we can assist with that. So
well, that's how you specialize on it, doctor.
Yeah, that's exactly correct. Thank you very much. Yes, our office is a practice which has expertise in the pancreas and all aspects of the pancreas. We have care teams set up and nurse navigators set up for this.
E as secretárias do doutor são duas portuguesas daqui, o melhor que há. You have two Portuguese young women who work for you.
I'm very lucky. Very lucky.
Ele tem muita sorte que ele tem duas meninas portuguesas que são dois amores. And, verdade, são duas joias.
isso é bom,
He's
isso é
very
muito
smart, yeah. Eu vou arranjar cartões de doutor, vou guardar na Casa Costa e qualquer coisa as senhoras me chamam. Mas eu vou dar o telefone do consultório dele, que as meninas são
Obrigada.
Hã? Ok.
Obrigada, então.
Nada, minha senhora Azul. O telefone do doutor é 973-322-5195. Vocês vão adorar as meninas ocupadas, que Deus sabe trabalham, que, you know, sometimes I wonder if you pay these girls enough, doctor. Elas trabalham, são muito trabalhadeiras, mas duas joias, they're wonderful. Ok, 973-322-5195. Se tu dizes sim, que a senhora tem que ver que isso pode ser, you know, está no sangue. Ok. Muito obrigada por ter chamado, minha senhora. Ok. Boa noite, faça favor.
Boa noite, tudo bem?
Tudo bem, e a senhora?
Estou bem, obrigada. Eu gostava se me podia dar o número do doutor, eu fazia um apontamento para fazer o teste.
Claro, claro. Vou dar, minha senhora. Olha, o número do doutor é 973.
Espera um bocadinho. Ok, esperem um bocadinho.
Faça favor. Pode.
973
322
322
5195.
5195.
5195.
Okay, so it's 973 322 5195.
Correct. Se a senhora fala inglês, porque é que não fala com o seu doutor? Vai pensar que nós não sabemos inglês.
Yeah, I could speak to him, yes.
Okay, go ahead, speak to him.
Yes.
He wants your number.
My pleasure.
Go ahead, speak with the doctor.
Hi, doctor, how are you?
Good evening. Thank you for calling.
Yeah, you know, I did a colonoscopy like 3 years ago, and I did had one of those polls that there was precancer.
Okay.
So, you know, for like a couple years, one like on and off, I'll feel a little pain, but it's not that hard in my right side at the end of my belly. So definitely, I'd like to schedule with you to make an appointment for you know, the test. Where are you located?
So my office is primarily at St. Barnabas Medical Center in Livingston, New Jersey. Our group, though, has offices throughout the state as part of RWJ Barnabas Health and the Rutgers Cancer Institute of New Jersey. So we
Yes.
can, you know, help if in terms of location. It sounds like you have a gastroenterologist, which is important, and they did a colonoscopy 3 years ago. And I'd
Yes,
encourage.
and I'm in the process of doing another one because
Perfect.
he said I should do another one in 3 years.
Quem é o
Perfect.
médico da senhora? Desculpe, quem é o médico da senhora?
The family doctor.
No, for your endoscopy. For your
Her name. I'm not sure about her last name, but her name is Julie. She has her office at Overlook.
Mhm.
Her first name is Julie, and you know, my family doctor is Lisa Toffee.
Não conheço.
So
Não.
yeah.
Mas a
So
senhora,
they're both in.
mas a senhora tem o número aqui. Se a senhora chamar, essas meninas são portuguesas, indicam-lhe tudo.
So I'm a
Yeah,
surgical
that's okay.
oncologist. I'm a cancer surgeon, but we have a number of other practitioners within our care team that specialize in colon, that specialize in
Oh.
general, you know, GI. So we have a large care team, and I'd be happy to help get you in to see the right person.
Porque esse médico também é médico de cancro, para pessoas com cancro. So, se a senhora chamar para lá, trabalha com ela, a senhora fala com as meninas, que são ótimas,
Yeah.
e ela depois, ele vai ver o que é que vai ser certo para si, para a senhora.
Yeah. What is your name, doctor? What's your name?
Russell Langan, Langan.
Dr. Langan.
Okay.
Se a senhora quiser
Yeah.
cartão, passa na Casa Costa que arranja.
Well, now I'm in Mountainside, so it's gonna be a little far, but
Oh,
I
that's-
guess you can email it to me, maybe.
Yeah. O principal é o telefone das meninas.
See, I have the phone number. Then definitely I will schedule an appointment.
Thank you, ma'am. Good luck
Best
to
of
you.
luck.
Thank
to you.
you, doctor. Have
Best
a
of luck
good
to you.
day.
He's going to have a
Thank you.
good.
Bye-bye.
He's having a good evening because he loves Portuguese people.
And
He
food.
already has a lot of Portuguese customs. You know, I love him.
yeah.
I
All right,
love him to
perfect.
the. I'm sorry.
Thank you and have a good day.
You too, honey. Thanks for calling. Yeah, this is good people, doctor, and you know, I dedicated my life since Samia to these people because I feel for them. I think it must be a horrible thing when you go to a foreign country and you don't know nothing about medicine, you don't have friends and stuff like that. It's good. I like what I do.
No, I can see that your heart is in the right
My
place. and
heart is
I will
in-
tell you, you know, our practice has the same outlook. If people do not speak English, that is okay. You know, we have a dedicated nurse practitioner in our surgical oncology clinic that speaks Spanish and Portuguese. Both of my office administrators speak Spanish and Portuguese, and we have a dedicated nurse navigator to the cancer surgery practice. And like I mentioned before, that's just the tip of the iceberg on the level of care team that we have. So please, if you have any type of GI symptom at all, we can handle it. We have the right person for you, and I'd be happy to help facilitate that.
He's a big specialist, you know, treating the pancreas and you know, cancer. That's the most fearful. O que nós mais temos medo são desses dois cancros. There are two kinds of cancers very, very, you know, unpleasant to have. Mas o Dr. Lange, então as maneiras fantásticas. Ele ajuda-me sempre que ele peça ajuda. You always help me. You a saint.
It's absolutely my pleasure.
Yeah. God brought me here to Jersey. God brought this man to Jersey. O nosso número de telefone é 973-264-1462. It is good, doctor. These programs are good because people are in need, you know. And desculpe. We have another call. Faça favor.
Alô?
Alô?
Assim, eu sou brasileira, eu moro em Boston há muitos anos e eu tenho diabetes desde 2001 e eu queria saber se todo esse tratamento de insulina, se isso pode afetar o meu pâncreas ou causar um câncer, alguma coisa assim.
A senhora é brasileira, she's Brazilian, she's a diabetic. E a senhora já alguma vez foi ver algum médico como este seu doutor, especializado em cancro do pâncreas?
Não. Porque
Desculpe.
eu tenho diabetes, eu tenho medo de ficar com câncer no pâncreas por causa das insulinas.
Because she's diabetic, she's afraid to have cancer in the pancreas because of the insulin.
Not necessarily, no. But I will say that if you are an individual who's listening and you were not diabetic and you have new onset of diabetes, that at times is a first indication of a pancreatic cancer.
Yeah.
But just because you are diabetic doesn't necessarily put you at a higher risk of developing a cancer.
O doutor diz que tudo pode acontecer, mas por a senhora ser diabética não quer dizer que vai ter cancro no pâncreas. Mas a senhora, para ficar... A senhora mora em Boston. She lives in Boston.
Sim.
Yeah. E a senhora não consegue nenhum médico aí como o Dr. Lange? Langen?
Se eu tiver, eu vou fazer colonoscopia e se aparecer alguma coisa, eu já anotei o telefone dele e o nome dele.
Oh, wonderful. She already wrote your number and your name because she lives in Boston. She would feel comfortable to come.
Wonderful.
Thank you so much. Obrigada por ter chamado, minha senhora. She's a Brazilian.
Muito obrigada.
Nada.
Obrigada a você.
Nada,
Até
minha
logo.
senhora, às ordens. Tudo bom para si. Such a good people. Brazilians are wonderful people. This is, it's good to alert, doctor. Because nobody talks about this
Right. So
around here.
you can let the audience know that pancreas cancer, affects 3 to 4% of GI cancers or pancreatic cancer, but it's the 4th leading cause of death. So small percentage of patients, but the 4th leading cause of cancer-related death in the United States.
O quarto
4% of GI cancers.
4% dos cancros do GI, podem levar a ter pancreatic cancer. Boa noite, faça favor.
Estou sim.
Diga, faz favor. O senhor fala inglês?
Não, só falo português.
Só fala... That's okay.
Olha, eu gostaria de saber, perguntar ao senhor doutor se o cancro do pâncreas é mais comum em homens ou mulheres?
The telespectator wants to know if the pancreatic cancer appears more in men or women.
We don't really think there is a true split, meaning it can affect, both the genders equally. When you start, taking out certain risk factors. Yeah.
O estudo diz que tanto pode afetar uns como outros. Não há ainda uma maioria feminina e masculina.
E quais são as idades de risco para os homens?
What's the ages of risk for men?
The average age of pancreatic cancer in the United States is 72.
72 anos.
E há sintomas característicos desse tipo de cancro?
There are symptoms, the risk of this cancer.
Sometimes yes.
Sometimes
However, many pancreas cancers have no symptoms until it is actually in a more advanced state. That's why a number of pancreas cancers are identified late. They're identified in the later stages because they are non-symptom producing.
That's right.
So our program is really focusing efforts
beginning,
on early identification
That's right.
of a at-risk population.
O programa do doutor está focado no princípio, porque isso primeiro vem uns quistos, ok? E não dá sintomas, não dá dores, não dá nada. E às vezes se vão muito tarde, já é tarde, porque isso é um cancro muito agressivo. Entendeu?
Entendi, muito obrigado.
Nada, às ordens. People need to know. People need to know because this is sad. And besides, doctor, the food, it's horrible. Okay, they inject the cows, they inject the kitchens, they inject the pigs, they inject everything. Okay, they put preservatives in everything.
Right.
The sugar is a killer. People don't realize. I give lollipops to children, organic lollipops without, and they're very expensive.
Yeah.
So even my son said, "Ma, these are too expensive." I said, "I wouldn't give to my kids. I wouldn't give to because I love when they go in. They like a pop-up, but I would not give them sugar." Boa noite, faça favor.
Boa noite, Dona Isabel.
Olá.
Senhor Doutor. Eu queria fazer uma pergunta. Eu tive há uns 15 anos uma infecção, uma obstrução no canal biliar. E fiquei, naquela altura o doutor pensou que eu tinha um tumor e fiz MRI, todos aqueles testes e fiz um RCP, uma endoscopia. O doutor diz que não, que eu tinha, que não era pedra nem era tumor, mas era uma obstrução que estava ali. Agora, há 5 anos atrás, eu tive uma crise, começou-me a doer muito o estômago e a parte de trás das costas. Tive que ir para o hospital de emergência e estava com uma infecção no pâncreas. Eu gostava de saber se isso pode levar a ter câncer no pâncreas.
Isso aconteceu já 2 vezes, não foi, minha senhora?
Já 2 vezes,
Infecção.
sim.
Há quanto tempo?
Há 5 anos,
Ok.
o doutor pôs-me um stent lá para manter o canal biliar aberto, porque diz que o canal era muito estreitinho e aquele era suposto estar por uns 3 meses e ao fim de uma semana caiu. Veio nas fezes o stent.
Okay, this lady had pancreatitis twice. She went to a doctor. The doctor did a bunch of tests. He found an obstruction in the passage.
No canal biliar.
Pancreatitis.
The bile.
Bile duct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
E o médico disse que o canal estava muito estreito e pôs-lhe um stent. The stent fell off in the feces. What do you think? She should be checked.
Yes. So a few things raise a flag to
Yeah.
me. Okay. If you have biliary blockage, which we call biliary obstruction, that can be from a benign cause, such as gallstones. Gallstones can block the bile duct and cause scarring. However, it can also be caused by an underlying cancer.
Yeah.
And if you had a biliary obstruction and pancreatitis, I do recommend that you should be seen by a pancreatic expert and
Yeah.
a pancreatic surgeon, just to ensure that this was from a benign cause, such as gallstones, and not an underlying cancer.
Câncer. Ok, o Sr. Doutor recomenda que a senhora veja um especialista do pâncreas. Isto pode ser causado por pedras na vesícula. Mas,
Pois,
yeah.
eu já tirei a vesícula há uns 30 anos.
She removed, you understand Spanish, didn't
A
you?
little bit, yes. So you can still have stones that develop even after the gallbladder is removed. However, that is more
I
rare.
didn't know
That
that.
is more rare. So
Is
I
it?
would encourage you to see a pancreatic surgeon to ensure that there's not a cancer causing your current symptoms.
Ok. A senhora tem o telefone do Sr. Doutor?
Estou a ouvir, sim.
973.
Oh, já tenho, Dona Isabel, e eu estou a pensar fazer uma visita ao Sr. Doutor para ele ver o que é que
She's
pode
going to go
fazer.
see you. Yeah. Se a senhora tiver qualquer problema, chame comigo que eu vou ter cartões dela, eu vou buscar talvez segunda-feira.
Muito
Ok?
obrigada, Dona
A
Isabel.
senhora
Eu gostava de ter... Diga, faz favor.
Não faça.
Gostava o seu número, o seu número.
O meu número é 201
201
207
207
22
22
60.
60. Muito obrigada.
E a senhora sabe que eu trabalho 24 horas.
Ai, não, a senhora é outra santa. O doutor é um, mas a senhora também é.
She says you're a saint, but she says I'm also a saint.
We'll work well together then.
We will work.
Yeah, we need people like you both.
You got us. Listen, he's married, he has beautiful children, but, you know, I'm going to play his grandmother. He's old enough to be my grandson. Ok, minha senhora, obrigada
Muito
por ter chamado.
obrigada, boa noite para a senhora e para o senhor doutor. Muito obrigada.
Good evening for you, doctor.
Thank you so much. Thank
Th-
you.
These,
Yes,
these
but-
people are wonderful. You know, the doctors I bring here, they're so happy to come here. Dr. Langen, you know, is the busiest man in the Zodiac. O homem mais ocupado cá no St. Barnabas. Mas está sempre pronto para ajudar. Faça favor, estamos aqui, está aqui o Sr. Dr. Langen para vocês. Faça favor.
Boa tarde.
Boa tarde.
Eu chamo-me Fátima e eu gostava que você fizesse uma pergunta ao doutor.
Certamente, minha senhora.
Eu tenho na família problemas com o estômago, câncer de estômago. Então, a última vez que me fizeram o exame ao estômago, detectaram como algo estava a puxar o estômago para dentro. Disseram-me que podia ser um quisto no spleen, no baço, como chamam em português.
Yeah, spleen, yeah.
Fizeram o CAT scan e diz que está bem, que não tenho nada. Então não me disseram o porquê que eu tenho esse quisto a puxar o estômago para dentro. Poderá ser no pâncreas?
Não sei, eu perguntou ao doutor, this lady was suffering from the stomach. So she went to the doctor, they did tests, they think the conclusion that can be o pâncreas. O pâncreas é que está a puxar o estômago?
Não, é como um quisto que está a puxar o estômago para dentro. Mas ele diz que não é do spleen, que não é o que eles pensavam.
Ok.
Poderá ser do pâncreas?
She has something pulling her stomach back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you think that's not from the spleen? Okay. That can be from the pancreas?
It's very tough to tell with symptoms like that. But what I would say is I would encourage you to ask your caring team to address the pancreas. You know, if you have not had a CAT scan or an MRI, to go ahead and do that so they can get a good look as to what, you know, things may be happening on the inside.
A senhora mora em Newark?
Eu moro em Elizabeth.
Elizabeth, é a mesma coisa. O Souto diz para a senhora perguntar ao seu médico o que é que ele acha a senhora ir a um especialista. E se a senhora não quiser perguntar, a senhora tem aqui o número do doutor e vê diretamente. São os especialistas do pâncreas é que podem dizer à senhora. É um time, são os times especiais. Entende? Porque isso é uma coisa que ele é que fez essa revolução aqui em New Jersey.
Sim, eu entendo, mas, por exemplo, este CAT scan que me fizeram abdominal para ver se era o spleen, não mostra o pâncreas?
What the CAT scan did they do? They did for her. They would not see the pancreas?
No, you can, yes. The pancreas will be seen on the CAT scan.
Eles deviam ter visto o pâncreas quando fizeram isso. Pode. But you have to tell the doctor you want them to look at the pancreas, or they do automatically.
No, however, the CAT scan needs to have contrast that's put into the vein. It needs to have
that's a special contrast, right?
Intravenous contrast in order to see the pancreas.
Ok. Para eles verem isso, eles têm que fazer um contraste. Há esses testes com contraste e sem contraste. E se o médico não sabe que a senhora quer olhar aí, não vai usar esse contraste. Esse contraste é um medicamento especial.
Ok. Obrigada, então. Eu vou procurar então o doutor e vou fazer o apontamento com ele.
A senhora tem o telefone?
Sim, eu tenho o telefone.
Ok.
Obrigada.
Ok, minha senhora.
Obrigada.
Senhores telespectadores, isto está a ser muito interessante, até para mim que estou aprendendo muito. This lady, she's going to call you because she's afraid. Okay. So, Doutor, that's the end of our program. I'd like to thank you so much for taking your busy time with our community. Our community is lovely people who they have a great need to learn and to know what's going on. Perhaps we're going to take that long to come back. Senhores telespectadores, muito obrigada por terem estado connosco, muito obrigada pela vossa simpatia com o Sr. Doutor e até à próxima, e eu vou tentar que o Sr. Doutor não leve muito tempo para vir conversar com vocês. Boa noite e muito obrigada.
That was great. Thank you so much.